Hi, everybody. Today I'm going to share with you a children's literature book which can be used to encourage growth in mathematical foundation for those kids in their early grade. So the book is called The 100th Day Worries by Marguerite Collery. And in this book, Jessica worries when her teacher tells her class that they need to bring 100 things for their 100th day of school. Should she bring ice cubes, marshmallows, toothpicks, or even yo-yos? And at the end of the book, Jessica reaches the 100 days and finds the best collection of the class. So the real thing in this book is the mathematical content, which is counting collections. And as Jessica's class brings in their items for the 100 days, you begin to see, and students will start to notice this number patterns and the way that the collections are grouped. Students should be able to quickly notice how children group their collections: 5 bags of 20 coins, 10 piles of 10 paper clips, 4 bags of 25 mints. All of these add up to 100, and students can quickly pick up on the fact that these are different ways of counting to 100 when collecting in different groups. So counting collections, we're really modeling with math, and that is the key factor here, is that we're modeling using items in everyday life. But modeling provides children with a rich opportunity to practice and get really efficient in counting strategies and grouping objects in strategic ways to represent their thinking. And experience with counting provides a really solid foundation for future experience with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and even division. And this is crucial because if students have a really solid foundation of counting collections, which can be seen in place value, then they're really going to be stronger as they're moving into higher levels of math as they get further along in school. So math and literature do go together. They're commonly literature can be used before, after, or even during a unit of instruction. Pulling out a book can help students get an idea of the concepts that they're learning. So mathematical ideas are embedded in stories, poems, songs, and other forms of literature to help our students remember. We might see skip counting songs to help them remember their times tables. We might see other books to help them understand these different concepts that they're learning and really get a good grasp on it. So with Jessica's collection, what did she do? In the story, Jessica worries, and she brings her worries to her family. And her family begins to give her random collections of items around the house: ribbons, screws, erasers, buttons, rocks, chapstick. And as these collections begin to pile, through adding, students should realize that each collection is adding up to 10. We've got, with the ribbons, we had 3 blue ribbons, 2 red ribbons, 2 yellow ribbons, 2 green ribbons, and a white ribbon. With the rocks, we had 4 big rocks, 3 medium-sized rocks, 2 small rocks, and then a shiny rock. But what students are going to begin to see is each of these collections adds up to 10. And by the time she leaves for the bus, she's got 10 collections. And she kind of still is panicking because she doesn't know where she's going to get that last collection. But it's really cool where she finds the last collection from. So using this in the classroom, how do we use children's literature in our classrooms practically? Well, the 100th Day Worry is a perfect book for the classroom because it helps students when they're thinking about either their own 100 collections or counting collections and how to break these up in general. Using literature and math allows for students to take books that they're reading and apply what they're learning. This can not only help solidify their understanding, but help them engage in their learning. And that is what is crucial for our students, is that we get them to engage in their learning and really understand what they're doing. So to understand how to group things in counting collections and how to put those so that they all add up. And really giving them a real world problem to understand. So in conclusion, as students follow Jessica's story and her search for the 100 items to celebrate the 100 days, they are really solidifying their understanding in counting collections. And whether the book is to open a unit or close a unit, it is really cool to help students understand the concepts and important for later on in their career. And that's my presentation.